I love that bar.
What is up, guys? And welcome back to the channel. Today is another DVD and Blu-ray hunt slash DVD and Blu-ray update. So I'm excited to take you guys along for the journey. So let's go.
See, that's where you go wrong.
Imbalance, disorientation, and breathing. Seems to happen about every 6 weeks. 6 weeks. These are dilated. They are? It's okay. I'll be down. It's pharmacological. And we'll be clean up. Is this supposed to be a lilac? Yes. We know they're toxic, but the animals don't eat them. You sure? Pretty sure. There's only one way to be positive. I have to see the dinosaurs dropping.
Dino.
Drop.
That storm center hasn't dissipated or changed course. You're gonna have to cut the tow short, I'm afraid. Yeah, I get more oil left off. Sure. Not with the sir. Sustain winch 45 knots.
Ladies and gentlemen, last shuttle leaving for the dock leaves in approximately 5 minutes. Drop the balloon and leave them.
That is one big.
Hey, what's up, guys? I hope you guys liked that DVD and Blu-ray hunt I did. That was really fun. I went on a long adventure looking for physical media. So today, I'm going to show you what I picked up. And it is a lot. This is probably going to be my longest DVD and Blu-ray update to date. So, got a nice stack of stuff. Yeah, here we go. It's this one. We got Night of the Animated Dead on Blu-ray. This is basically a zombie movie of it's basically Night of the Living Dead animated. Here's the cover right here, and there's the back. Yeah, it's basically Night of the Living Dead, but it's animated. You can like see the cutscenes on there. I have not seen this yet. I just bought it because I was like, that looks really interesting. I always wanted to see the Night of the Animated Dead. Finally, I'm gonna watch it. I don't know when I'm gonna get to it, but I'm definitely gonna watch this. I'm really excited. It was a pretty good deal. Got for about $15. But yeah, that's gonna be a good one. That's one of the things I picked up. One of the many things. Next up, I got on Blu-ray. I got Dario Argento film, and this is one of the Dario Argento films that I guess like therapists and like doctors study or something. I know, like I heard that on the last drive. It was like this movie's studied, and that is Deep Red, directed by Dario Argento. This is a very amazing film. I could see why they would want to look more into this movie. This is just an amazing film. It's very complex. It's definitely your Dario Argento kind of Argento film. Is this one, and it's also considered one of his best works. Next, I like this one in Suspiria. Yeah, great film. This is my first Arrow video, by the way. This is got it loaded with features. I'm really excited. I watched this on the last drive-in with Joe Bob Briggs, and I really loved it. I fell in love with the film. I've seen it probably 4 times, but it's definitely one I always go back to. Is this one, Deep Red? And yeah, it's just an amazing film. This one is Suspiria, my favorites of his. But yeah, this is the Blu-ray. Great features on there. But yeah, Deep Red right here. Great Blu-ray buy. Next up, what we got here? This is kind of out of print. This is also a Dario Argento Presents. So back with Argento, what he's presenting, and that is The Church. This is it's not rated, by the way. This is some say it's Demons 3, like loosely, but I just call it The Church. I like that title better. It says The Church. You haven't got a prayer. Yes, like that. Pretty cool. I have seen this movie. Excuse me. I have seen this movie. This is kind of obscure, but I think it's on Tubi if you want to check it out. It's a great film. Very weird. It's very Lovecraftian, if you will, and very creepy. Very creepy. There's this like Legion monster in it that's really cool. I definitely like. But yeah, I don't want to say any more than that. I don't want to give anything away. But yeah, The Church. Great buy right there. Some more real quick. Alright, next up, we got The Tooth Fairy. This is The Tooth Fairy. I've never seen this movie, so this is like one I've always wanted to see and I've heard about. Yeah, I just picked it up. It has like a tagline right here. It says, "The childhood fairy tale becomes your worst nightmare." The Tooth Fairy. Yeah, that's a good one. I definitely hope this is a good one anyway. Yeah, I'm excited. Sort of. I've heard good things about this movie. That's why I picked it up. I really wanted to see it and see for myself if it was worth it. I guess if I don't like it, I'll sell it or something, or give it to a friend. We'll see if it's good. That's The Tooth Fairy. Alright, what's next? Next up is a good movie. This is one I've always had an appreciation for. I've seen this movie a good handful of times, and yeah, it is it's a legend, and it's a legend anyway. About in Point Pleasant, with a cryptid, and that is the Mothman Prophecies, starring Richard Gere. Yeah, I got this for a good deal. I always liked this movie. I believe kind of like the Mothman stories, sorta, to a certain extent. They're just very interesting. This is like, of all the cryptids, I find Mothman to be one of the most fascinating. One of them. He's up there, and I had to get this movie. It's like, I always really liked this, and it says the Mothman Prophecies based on true events. But yeah, great movie. It's like a thriller, suspense thriller, a little bit of horror. And then you got Richard Gere. It's basically like, if I remember, it's been a while since I said it, so bear with me. I remember he's like, and I don't want to give anything away, but I remember in the beginning he's like him and his wife get a new house, and then they're going like driving out, and then like something happens, and she sees something, probably the Mothman, a vision or something to be the Mothman, and she ends up in the hospital. I don't want to say any more of that because it could be spoiler territory, but yeah, you just have to watch it to find out. But it's like, yeah, Richard Gere basically goes to Point Pleasant and looks into these stories of the Mothman, and yeah, the Mothman Prophecies. Yeah, I definitely recommend this one right here. Very, very, very fun movie. Eerie, very eerie. But yeah, I definitely recommend the Mothman Prophecy starring Richard Gere. Moving on from that, I got a really good movie that I have always I've seen like probably once or twice, and I've been looking for it forever. I always wanted to own it. And it's a very underrated graphic novel movie. I feel like it doesn't get a lot of love, and that is Dylan Dog, Dead of Night, starring Brandon Roth. I hope I'm saying that right. Yeah, there it is right there. Yeah, I don't remember too much about this movie. So I think it slips past a lot of people's radars. But yeah, I always liked it. Like, I always seen it twice. But it's Dylan Dog's basically a graphic novel, and I feel like, this doesn't get a lot of love. This movie right here, or the comic for that matter, the graphic novel. But I definitely recommend this movie. This was one of those ones that was like, I was just shocked it didn't get that much love. There's a lot of people talk about this movie. It came out in 2000. It says 2010, but it also says 2011. So I want to say 2011 came out, and yeah, it's really fun, like superhero graphic novel kind of movie, but not with like the MCU fit. This is definitely like its own thing. So you don't have to watch anything else. This is like its own thing. Dylan Dog. He's like shooting like monsters. He's like a monster hunter, kind of like. It feels like kind of like Constantine, if you will. It feels kind of like that, but a little bit cooler, more grittier. Like I said, I haven't seen this probably like at least 7 years. I've been on the hunt for it for like forever, but I finally found it, and I can't wait to rewatch it. It's gonna be fun. And it's like monsters on the back there. Yeah, Dylan Dog, Dead of Night. I definitely recommend. I remember liking it, so I can't wait to revisit this one. So, moving on from that, I got a couple more titles for you guys. What's this one? So next up, it looks like it's a video store release, but I got it on one of my hunts, and this is Masters of Horror title, and it's from Anchor Bay. What that movie is Clive Barker's Heckler's Tale. And this is one of those like movies I remember watching, and like this is very Lovecraftian, I feel. But it's Clive Barker. It's very cool, very weird, very I say if you watch this, you're just gonna be like, this is cool, but at the same time, it's just there's some parts where it's very disturbing. But it's definitely one I recommend for the Masters of Horror line. It's one I always went back to. This one and the one Rats in the Walls or something. I can't remember what it was called. It was like episode 2 of Masters of Horror, I think. It's very Lovecraftian. It was like a guy that rented a room. Not this one, but the older one I liked was the guy who like rented a room, and like really cheap room, and like there was like rats in the walls or something. Very weird movie. He was like a writer or something. But this one, Heckler's Tale, it's basically like there's this guy. I haven't seen it in a while, but there's this guy. I don't remember actually too much about this. I guess I could read back. In a time when the laws of science battled the secrets of magic, medical student Ernest Haeckel, I guess, believes the power of life, death, and resurrection lie in his urgent hands. But on a journey to visit his gravely ill father, he finds shelter in a home of an old woman and his seductive young wife. But yeah, it's like basically that's going on. There's a lot of like sorcery and stuff. I feel like, and like Lovecraftian like type stuff, but it's in a Clive Barker type story. It was very weird. There's a lot of like necrophilia in this. In one scene, it's just I don't want to tell you too much what happens, but it's a very weird movie. But I think if you like that kind of like gore and zombies and like Clive Barker and like Lovecraft type stuff, I would say check it out. Even if it's just a one-time watch, I would say check out Heckler's Tale. It's worth watching at least once. But yeah, it's one of the Masters of Horror stories. One thing I loved about Masters of Horror, that intro, man, that intro to Masters of Horror was just like one of the creepiest intros, but yet it was just so cool. The blood and stuff going into the band, like the gauze and stuff. But yeah, Heckler's Tale. I say check it out at least once. But yeah, it's a weird one. All right, let's see what else I got here. I got looks like one more title, and that is one I had, but like I went back and rebought the Criterion just now, and that is because I lost my copy, so I went back and I got the Criterion. That is Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. This is a very, very crazy, wacky, over the top, all over the place kind of movie, and it stars Johnny Depp and Benicio del Toro, and it's told about the stories, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. It's told from the stories of Hunter S. Thompson, Gonzo and all that stuff. This is one of his stories and one of his best, if you will. This is I got the Criterion there, right there. It's got the amazing artwork on there. I love that artwork. I always love that artwork. I'm gonna open it up. I'll show you all the inside. This is the DVD. There's that. It's really cool. Yeah, this is the Criterion. It's got like the booklet. You know, so if you can get that, it's like stuff like that. Very cool pictures and stuff. Stories. Yeah. Definitely one movie I've always had fun, going back to, especially if you have like parties. This is definitely one you want to whip out. It's a good movie, good party movie, stuff like that. It's like artwork right there. Let's see here. See that picture right there, that where my finger is. That's Tobey Maguire in the movie. He's played by Tobey Maguire, that character. But yeah, it's just like, this is the booklet, and yes, this is a DVD copy. I got 2 discs here. There's this one, and you got this 2. But yeah, this was one I wanted to rebuy because I don't have I just had a regular DVD copy, and I want to go back and rebuy it, so because I lost it, so I got the Criterion for a good deal. So yeah, it's pretty cool. That's like my stack, my loot, that big pile. There's like 9 titles. But yeah, that's all that right there. If you can see it all. And then but wait, there's more. You get it, like as seen on TV. Well, actually, holy shit! Actually, I have one more title. There's one hiding. There is more. That's Pumpkinhead, starring Lance Hendrickson. The Stan Winston movie. I forgot to show you this. So yeah, this is the 9th title. Everybody knows Pumpkinhead. This is one of the classic like folk horror type movies. Is this one right here, directed by Stan Winston, the late great Stan Winston. I always loved Stan Winston, and it stars Lance Hendrickson, who I've met at a horror convention. He's a very nice guy. He's a very knowledgeable guy. He loves his cigarettes. But yeah, I had to get this cover because like it was like a cover I've always loved from I've never had this movie, but I've seen it like a lot of times. I've seen Blood Wings, the sequel too, but like I haven't seen like 3 and 4. Yeah, but this is a classic, man. I don't even have to explain this. You know Pumpkinhead. Yeah, it's great. But yeah, that's the copy. Got Lance right there. So yeah, that's my 9th title. I forgot to show you that. But wait, there's more. There are no more movies, but I got something cool. I figured I'd show you guys because I got it for like $4 or $5, really cheap. And that is this Slimer from the real Ghostbusters. This is a re-release of the classic line we had as like in the 1990s, like 1991, something like that, as kids. This is a classical line. I got the Slimer, of course, because I like Slimer, and the cardboard is really thick on here too. This is from the cartoon series Ghostbusters, from the late 80s, early 90s, something like that. And they had a lot of these, but the one I wanted was the toilet monster. It's just they didn't have any more of them, and the one they did have was damaged, so it was the only one. So I got this Slimer. They also have like as you can see here, they have like Stay Puft Marshmallow Man and the Ghostbusters themselves, like Peter, Ray, Egon, and Winston, all on the back there. They didn't have any of those. I would have got Peter Venkman because he's my favorite. But yeah, got Slimer. Anyway, guys, that is my haul. Yeah, I did well. Did pretty well. Got a nice stack of stuff here. My hoardings, my loots, all that good stuff. Anyway, guys, that has been my video. I'm gonna call it a video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share it around, all that good stuff. Ho- yeah. Anyway, hope you guys like my titles, and more to come. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you in the next one.